All right, Wednesday, July the 19th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East back here with you this morning. Let's take a look at the Greensboro Tower camera. Not a bad start to the day. A little bit cooler, and actually the air mass slightly drier this morning compared to recent mornings. We'll take a peek down towards Charlotte as well. And boy, what a rough evening with storms around Charlotte, and there were some very intense thunderstorms scattered around parts of the region as we went through yesterday and yesterday evening. There's a look at the conditions. Again, at the Charlotte Douglas International Airport, a little bit cooler, a little bit drier. Instead of 70s for temperatures and dew points, it's 60s in many Piedmont spots early this morning. There were our highs yesterday. 89 in Fayetteville, 94 in Columbia, 91 in Charlotte. Related to average, that was a couple above the average high temperature this time of year in Charlotte. 88 in Greensboro, that was the average high temperature. There in the Gate City, 86 in Asheboro yesterday, 88 in Burlington and Mount Airy. You had 91 in Lincolnton and Concord, 93 in Wadesboro, 79 in Boone yesterday. All right, check out the visible satellite imagery from yesterday. Love looking at this new GOES 16, this very high-resolution satellite data, and look at those big thunderstorms just really blossoming up. Keep your eye on this area. Watch those thunderstorms really bubble up yesterday afternoon. Very impressive on the satellite imagery, and those thunderstorms continued to evolve into the evening hours as we went through our Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday evening. So there's storm tracker radars. We went through the afternoon and the evening hours. Pretty intense, very, very electric thunderstorms in many instances that had some issues with wind and hail. Now, I'll show you a couple of reports around the southwest side of Winston-Salem. Had some trees and power lines down a little before 5 o'clock. And certainly a pretty rough go of it in those spots. And boy, I'm telling you what, this storm really just dumped what it had there right over Charlotte as we went through the mid-evening hours. That was a very, very impressive thunderstorm. All kinds of reports of wind damage, some flash flooding as well. It's primarily focused around the 8 to early 9 o'clock hours there, right around Charlotte. It was pretty rough stuff for a period of time overall. Now we take a look at the rain totals. As is often the case this time of year, a very, very uneven distribution of rain. Some folks with no rain at all. Other spots picking up 2-3 inches of rain, such as what you see over here in parts of Anson and Richmond counties. So very impressive rain totals in some spots yesterday. Radar quiet this morning. You do have some showers and thunderstorms in the coastal waters. But with that slightly drier air in place, check out the high-resolution computer modeling. Not terribly excited about the coverage of rain and storms today. I think there'll be a few showers and storms bubbling up, but they are going to be pretty isolated in nature in many spots. So I think a decrease in the coverage of storms today compared to the past couple of days overall. And the heat beginning to build. There's our highs this afternoon. Low to mid-90s in many spots. Getting hotter tomorrow. Again, most of us missing out on storms Thursday, and there are our Thursday afternoon highs. Friday, again, most of us dry. Here come the hotter temperatures. And Saturday, even a little bit hotter. And I think when you factor in the humidity with these temperatures, we'll have some afternoon heat index values Friday and Saturday afternoon over 100 and even over 105 degrees at times. Probably some heat advisories are going to be needed in many spots in the Carolinas over the course of the weekend. Tropics. We had Tropical Storm Don form. But that system has completely fallen apart now. Just a remnant wave that's moving through the southeastern parts of the Caribbean Sea. It is no longer a classified system, and it probably will not be able to become a classified system again. If you're heading to the coast, pretty good, but pretty hot too. An isolated storm a possibility Thursday, primarily dry with a lot of heat building in for Friday and Saturday. Mountain areas, a couple of storms a possibility Friday or Saturday afternoon, but again, getting pretty hot even by mountain standards, 80s up that way for highs. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a great day, stay cool, and God bless.